Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. If you're new to the channel, my name is Summer. As always, if you're interested in a personal reading, be sure to head over to summertimetarot.com to book a reading with yours truly. Okay, the link is in the description box below. So this reading is specifically for what's blocking you in your romantic life. Okay, we have three piles. First pile here we have Flourite. Second pile, Amethyst. Third pile, Malachite. All right. So take a moment, take a breather. If you need to, pause the video so that you can pick your pile. I'm going to go ahead and start with pile one. Pile one, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Okay, so first off, I can see for some of you, it could be here that you may have left like a tumultuous relationship recently, or just maybe had like a big relationship in the past that, may have led to you guys having children together, but kind of left you solo dolo. It may have been very like strenuous or challenging for you, or it just could have been like really big in your life, really important to you, and you're still in the healing process here, right? And it looks like you may be wanting to kind of get out there, but I feel like you may have your reservations. You could be afraid of kind of jumping into a new relationship. Like I was saying, some of you may have kids. You may be worried about who you bring around your kids, or just worried that maybe the people that you want to date may not want kids, something like that, you know what I mean? But I feel like you're still kind of in this space right now where you're trying to figure out yourself. You're trying to figure out what you want in a relationship, what you want going forward when it comes to love, and you're still kind of healing from some past wounds, some past hurts, some past pains, and you're just trying to kind of move forward. Some of you may even still kind of want maybe this person from this past relationship, maybe wanting them to come back into your life, and you may still be holding on to hope that one day that will still happen, right? So if that's true, it may be time for you to kind of close out that chapter, figure out, whether or not you want to work things out with this past person, or if you want to move forward with someone new. Okay, well, let's see what other cards came out here. So we have Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Yeah, I feel like, if you pick this pile, you may be kind of like holding back a lot when it comes to your feelings, when it comes to your emotions, maybe out of fear of being hurt, or even being judged or taken advantage of. That's kind of what I get looking at this picture here. You may be like afraid that someone's going to kind of come in, steal your heart, and then kind of rush off, that kind of thing. And you may be kind of closed off to love in some way or another out of fear. And so it's kind of a need to, I really feel like, kind of heal this heart, right? Heal from any kind of hurts that happened in the past, so that you're not like carrying them forward into future relationships, and kind of get out there if you're in a space where you are ready to date and all that kind of good stuff. And then we have here dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, there may be, like I was saying, like a lot of fears here. You may even kind of question people's motives. And that may be kind of influencing you when it comes to your love life, to the point where you kind of hold back out of fear. You may kind of like, with this dream talk, it's making me think you may kind of see things where there may not be anything, if that makes sense. Like you have trust issues, that kind of thing, basically. And because of that, you don't open up. So I feel like that needs to be kind of healed and worked through in order to kind of free you from that fear. Okay, and then we have soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Yeah, I feel like, like I was saying, you guys, well, if you pick this pile, you're kind of like in a very like healing, transformative space in your life. I feel like you do want something new when it comes to love, right? You may have had like maybe some bad experiences in the past. But I feel like right now you're kind of at a space where you're coming back to yourself. You're figuring out who you are and what you want going forward. And that's a beautiful thing, right? So just kind of take it as it is, take your time, figure out what you want, what you don't want, what you like in a partner, that kind of thing. Don't feel like you need to rush or like give everybody your time of day. You feel me? Like you don't have to. I feel like you know that already, but like just, take your time, work through whatever it is you need to work through. Don't feel like you have to rush or force anything. But just be easy on yourself and allow yourself to be where you are, right? If you do have kids, listen to your intuition here. If you feel like, whoever you dating isn't right or whatever, or you feel like you want to take your time, do that. Listen to that. All right. But that's all I have for you, Power One. I hope this helped you in some way. Let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos like this one. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. I'm going to head on to Pile 2. Pile 2, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. What's blocking you in your love life? I feel like for some of you, there may be someone in your life here who you may not be giving any attention to out of okay, how do I word this? Right, I feel like some of you may have very like high standards, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but what I'm saying is you may not give some people the time of day because you have like these unhealthy hey, I'm not judging nobody, but like you may have like some standards that may be unrealistic, right? I don't feel like that may not be for everyone, right? If it's not for you, let it slide. But I feel like you may have like a big, like you look at this guy, right? Like he's very like, right? Some of you may have like this idea in your mind about the person that you want. And because of that, you let other people pass by who may be like very good people, right? They may have a job, right? But for some of you, I feel like they may not look exactly how you want them to look, or they may not have the standing or the job or whatever that it is that you feel your partner should have. And because of that, you may not even give them your time of day. For others of you, it could be that you're just very focused on one aspect of your life, right? It could be your job, or it could be you're just in a space right now where you're kind of focused on your spiritual path, your healing, that kind of thing. And because of that, you're not like even giving anyone any attention, which is making it hard for you to, find someone, right? It may be slowing down the process. But I feel like also like with this, I kind of get the feeling that if you are like this person who has like very high standards, or you're just in a space where you're kind of like rushing people off, like you're not even giving people your time or a chance, I feel like it's because you still have like some healing to do. There may still be some things that you're carrying from the past that are influencing you or affecting you. Maybe even the way you see yourself, the way you see other people, the way you see the world. And because of that, you're just at a space right now where you're trying to work through those things. Yeah, but let's see what else came out for you here. So we have Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you may not trust yourself, right? You may not trust yourself to pick the right partners. It could be because of like past experiences, or it could be anything for some of you, right? But I feel like it's kind of time for you to allow yourself to be open to new experiences, new ways of connecting with people, right? I feel like for some of you, hey man, look, I'm not judging or nothing, but some of you, right, you could be very like shallow when it comes to love and romance. You could have like I was saying, these standards that you have for people, and it may not be like looks, it may not be money, but I feel like you have like this kind of this list, and if they don't tick all of the boxes, you may not even like allow them your time, and that's kind of blocking you in many ways. Because I feel like for some of you, right, the person, right, your soulmate, that kind of thing, right, I feel like the person that, you know, you're supposed to be with, or the person that's trying to come into your life, may not fit into the box that you have, or the ideal that you have set for your partner, right? And it's kind of like time for you to kind of be more open-minded, to be more willing to step outside of the box and look at different people, not just that standard that you have, or that ideal person, right? And it could be that you just have your eyes on one person, and you're not even like open to anyone else, right? It could be like a past partner, or someone that you had a long relationship with, that maybe you guys split up, and you're still kind of thinking about that person, wanting to get back with that person. And because of that, you're not even like open to any other possibilities. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what else came out for you. It says self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. Yeah. So I feel like, you know, like it says self-sabotage. Some of you may even like kind of have like, what am I trying to say here? Like commitment issues, right? Like maybe like when you get in a relationship, things are good, but then, you know, as time goes on, you may kind of clam up and kind of start sabotaging things. And I feel like it's kind of because there's something in you that, you know, maybe even like a fear or insecurity that you haven't completely worked through, or spent time, you know, focusing on, in order to release it, so that it's not, you know, affecting your relationships in a negative way. Okay, and then we have trust here. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. Yeah, like I feel like I was saying, right, you may be like have an idea about who you're supposed to be with, and because of that, you're not like looking past that person, or looking past that ideal, right? That kind of visualization or what have you that you have, or idea that you have of who you're supposed to be with, and that's kind of blocking you. It's sabotaging you here, and it's time to kind of be more open-minded, more open to new possibilities, to new ways of doing things. Okay, but that's all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this helped you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out. Pile 3. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. What's blocking your love life here? I feel like some of you here, like you may be cooped up here. Maybe even like afraid of kind of going out of your comfort zone, connecting with people, right? Some of you may be homebodies, or stay to like your familiar circles, right? You wake up, you go to work. I don't know, maybe you work from home, COVID. But you may like, wake up, go to work, come back home, right? You may just kind of be in a cycle of like not just a cycle, right? Of familiarity, right? That you're familiar with, and you may like kind of close yourself off from people, right? Kind of like no new friends, right? I kind of get the feeling here that you just kind of stay to what you know, and because of that, you may not be very open to anything other than what you're familiar to, right? You may not go out much. You may not like, it may be hard for you to even kind of connect to other people, right? It may be hard for you to make friends. You may just very like stay to yourself. Stay to what you're familiar to. And I feel like that's kind of very much like holding you back from even exploring the option of being in like a committed relationship here. Right? You may like be very stubborn, like very stuck in your ways, to the point where you're not willing to go beyond what you know or what you're used to. Right? You may even like have one specific thing or like that you eat, like I'm not judging nobody, man. Like I hope nobody thinks that. But I feel like, you have like your cycles and you have your ways about you, and it's kind of hard for you to move outside of that. And because of that, it may be hard for people to connect with you and hard for you to connect to other people. Right? But I feel like if so, it's because, you've kind of built up this wall around yourself in order to protect you, to protect your heart. Right? To keep you safe, basically. But I feel like this wall that you've created is making it hard for anyone to kind of, penetrate, to get close to you. And it's like, if you do want a relationship, right? If you do want to be in a romantic relationship, it's going to be important for you to kind of open up, to start doing things a little bit different, to be more inviting to people, to like start trying to connect with people, to new people in new ways, right? Meeting people, maybe expanding your horizons, right? Opening up your circle, so that you're not kind of like walled off from people. Okay, but let's see what else came out for you. So we have here faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Yeah, I feel like, some of you may have like lost hope when it comes to love, right? You may like have experienced maybe a past relationship. For some of you, it may have been like a really deep connection, or just a very strong connection with someone that may have ended, and because of that, you may be afraid of opening up, or you may just be like, if that person hurt you in the past, may be afraid to try again. But I feel like for some of you, you may have lost hope. You may have lost even, like this is faith here. You may have lost faith in love, right? Be it because of past relationships or what you've seen other people experience when it comes to relationships. But I feel like, it's kind of time for you to start anew, to like, if you want something different, it's going to be important for you to shift your mind, to change the way that you see people, you see relationships, right? To be more open. Okay, well, let's see what else. We have new beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith. Wow, we have faith here again, okay? Because right now, life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. Yeah. I feel like if, you experience maybe like a rough, or just hard kind of breakup, or you just had a couple of run-ins that when it comes to romance and relationships that just weren't the best. You may have kind of gotten stuck in this space of feeling like, it's hopeless. Like I'm never going to meet someone good, and it's kind of time to kind of get out of that energy, right? To kind of shake. The song that's coming to my mind is Mariah Carey, I gotta shake you off. You know what I mean? Like kind of shake off that energy and to come into a new energy so that, you can experience something new. And so here we have nature. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. Yeah, I feel like, you may have found yourself in kind of like a lull or like a low space where like, your energy was low, you felt like really sad, or just almost kind of like hopeless when it comes to love. And it's kind of time to bring in some new fresh energy, right? And a way to start, would be getting out in nature, maybe eating some new foods, connecting with people, right? Going out, taking yourself on a date, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't got to go outside, yet. Well, depending on when you watch this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, if you're in the future and the whole COVID thing is done, hey, go out, man. Take yourself on a date, right? You might be, that might be the time that you meet your new love, okay? But that's all I have for you, Pile 3. Hopefully this helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.